Hi folks, Nick with you. I've been stalling for the longest time, not necessarily on purpose, but nonetheless, here we are. This is my current jersey collection. I have well over 30 jerseys right now. I do want to add to them, and I very much plan on doing so. Most of these are hockey, but we'll start with the ones that are not. Okay, we'll start with baseball. We got the Toronto Blue Jays alternate from 2002. This was a Russell Athletic. There's no logo on the sleeve, just says Toronto on the front. No name and number on the back. And unless I specify, there's no name and number on the back of these jerseys. Next, we got my personal favorite Jays alternate there. Powder blue alternate from 2008, complete with the original old school logo. Then we got the somewhat current alternate. This is from 2007. This was still Majestic. Of course, they've since switched to Nike, and it's pretty much the same thing, so I don't really need to get a new Jays jersey anytime soon. So from here we go to football. We got Winnipeg Blue Bombers, your back-to-back Grey Cup champions. This is from 2013. My name and number on the back, 81 being my birth year. So, yeah. You'll see another one like that, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And this one's a bit outdated. New England Patriots, Tom Brady on the back. And, well, let's not get into that. But now we can get to the hockey jerseys. All the rest of these are hockey. We'll start with the junior ranks and work our way up for starters. Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, the PEI Rocket. Now, you probably know them better now if you're in that area. You know them now as the Charlottetown Islanders, and I do want to get one of their jerseys as well, sometime down the road. Okay, moving on to the Western Hockey League. Our hometown team here, the Brandon Wheat Kings. My favorite of their jerseys. They had this as an alternate in 2001, and they had it as a regular jersey maybe 2004 to maybe 2008 or 2009 or something like that. During that time, they also had this as a alternate, a bit of a throwback alternate. Now, I don't know what I did to the crest here, but I can't get it straightened out for the life of me. All the same, though, this is still a cool jersey. I like it a lot. Okay, next. This is a more recent uniform that they only use for a few seasons. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool at the time. So, okay, moving on. This is one of the jerseys I got this past year. I got 7 this past year, by the way. This is the first one I'm going to show you. Brandon Wheat Kings. This is from 2011, 2012. It's a game-worn jersey. Brody Belichick. That's on one of my other videos that I showed you. Look that up after you watch this one. Another one that you've already seen me show you. Brandon Wheat Kings Stealth jersey. So, and this was introduced in the kind of mini divisional hub last year. They brought it back as an alternate this year, and I couldn't be more thrilled. Okay, so moving on, we got American Hockey League. Another game-worn jersey. The Toronto Marlies. That's like the little leaf on the shoulder, which is awesome. The player on here is number 18, Spencer Asuchak. And for the life of me, I can't find any stats on this player. This is from the 2015-2016 season. But yeah, very cool jersey. One of my personal favorites in the collection. I mean, I like all of them, but I like some more than I like others. Another example of that is still another pro jersey, American Hockey League. Manitoba Moose. This is the first version. In between the first version of the Jets and the second version of the Jets, we had these for a span of 15 seasons. Of course, they've since come back. They're wearing similar jerseys to what the Jets are wearing now. Not as great, but they're still good. This one, of course, needless to say, I like a lot. And you can't be a hockey fan in Canada unless you have one of these. This is, I don't remember which year it's from. I bought it in 2014. At the time, it was either this or what they wore in Sochi. And truth be told, I do not like most of what the Canadian Olympic hockey team wears on the ice. I certainly don't like what they have now. I don't see myself buying any of them anytime soon. So, the rest of these are NHL. This first one I got in a Cool Hockey mystery box. Calgary Flames, it was at one point their home jersey that it became their alternate, and they don't use it at all anymore. I do kind of want to get this personalized, maybe get one of those 40th anniversary patches on there as well, see what happens. But as you can tell, look at that, the Alberta flag on the right shoulder, Canada flag on the left shoulder, very unique. Okay, next we got the Chicago Blackhawks. This is from the Heroes of Hockey collection. And on the back, the late great Stan Mikita for a Chicago Blackhawk to have his number retired. Okay, now, some of you who knew me growing up as a Maple Leafs fan are probably going to be surprised to see this next one in my collection. Montreal Canadiens Stanley Cup jersey with Patrick Roy on the back. I was probably surprised as you were when I got this. But, yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm not as big on the Leafs-Habs rivalry as they used to be. I respect both teams, and this has always been an awesome jersey. So, I'm not gonna not have it in my collection. Next, we got New York Rangers. I got a few of these. This one's, can't really tell the size. Hold on. Men's size large. It's a little too small for me. But this is, let's say, from early 90s. I got this one at a yard sale. Got this one as well. A little bigger, and it's kind of the home version, if you will, the white version of the same jersey. I wouldn't say no to adding a name and number to either of those. This one's one of the ones I got, and don't judge me. This is a obvious knockoff jersey, but you know what? I still like this better than I do anything that comes out of Fanatics. I'm sorry if you like Fanatics jerseys, but those are just awful. The logo on those is just horrible. No real good detail on that or anything like that. But anyways, all we do knockoff. This is the New York Rangers reverse retro. Jacob Trouba on the back. But I mean, yeah, you can tell it's a knockoff. It's by looking at the Rangers logo on there. That isn't right. The striping is way off, but I still like it. So I bought it for that reason and that reason only, the Liberty Head jersey. Liberty Head logo. I love this logo. I wish they would have it on a more regular basis. Now, this is a jersey that kind of started it all. Back in 1997. Oddly enough, I won this in a contest on a cereal box. On the back of the cornflakes box, they had a little picture of where they had a little picture that they had us tell them where the puck was. I guess I got it right because this came eventually. Toronto Maple Leafs. This was, of course, the 1997 jersey. I have Sundin on the back. As you can tell, it's seen better days. If anyone knows how to get this stuff off of here, please let me know in the comment section. I really want to get rid of this. That is just an eyesore, to say the least. Okay, one of the first jerseys I bought when I moved to Brandon in 2001 was their home jersey at the time, with the former shoulder patch on there. Very short-lived, wasn't one of the better ones. But this still is an all-right jersey. I like the neck on there. I've always liked the neck on there. The under the arms, it's a little different. Bit of a breathable fabric, if I recall, they were saying when they introduced it at the time. And a few jerseys had that in the NHL at the time as well. Next, from the 2014 Outdoor Classic in Michigan. This is what the Maple Leafs wore then. I've always liked the Maple Leaf jerseys, especially the older ones. I wish I could have gotten their 1967 jersey in the Reebok, but I could never find it in my size. But yeah, this is what's called striping on the arms and on the waist as well. Beauty jersey. Love it. Okay, this one's a very special one. I got this on pristineauctions.net. What's so special about it, you ask? Well, yeah, it's the old Maple Leafs alternate. Notice the name Johnny Bower, but there's more to it than that, you see. The signature, the autograph of the late great Hall of Famer on this jersey. I eventually want to find a shadow box, put that in there. My own rule of thumb, never wear a signed jersey. And that's not the only signed jersey I have. This one I don't have hung up. Got this from the same website. It's a Philadelphia jersey, not a Flyers jersey. It just says Philadelphia on the front, but that doesn't matter. This one is signed by two-time Stanley Cup winner Bobby Clarke. I eventually want to find a shadow box for that one as well. And as far as the rounding off the Maple Leafs jerseys, the Adidas jerseys that they had for the last few seasons, of course, have since switched to prime green. Nothing too different about that one, so I don't really need to get a prime green jersey for the Maple Leafs or anytime soon. But as you've seen, I have like 5 Leaf jerseys. I don't need a Leaf jersey in general anytime soon. Now, moving on. If you watched my last video, you'll recognize this jersey. Seattle Kraken. Thus far, the only prime green jersey that I have. The inaugural patch. And Morgan Geekie, number 67, on the back. Look at that logo. I don't know how well you can see the detail in that, but that is a thing of beauty. That's why I got the shoulder patch with the anchor and the Space Needle. Very, very cool. Okay, and finally we have the Winnipeg Jets. I have a few of theirs. This is I bought this in 2002. Of course, this is what they wore before they moved to Phoenix in 1996. Okay, next. This one I got on their inaugural season back, 2012. The inaugural patch. And again, my name and number on the back. And finally, Winnipeg Jets reverse retro with Blake Wheeler on the back, complete with the C on the front. This one looks so much nicer in person, by the way, than I give it credit for. I have my own personal ranking of the reverse retro jerseys last year. This came in number 18th, but still, it looks so good. I mean, look at the detail in that logo. That is amazing. So, and their heritage jersey, which I do want to get as well, kind of has that same look to it as well. So, there you have it. These are currently all the jerseys that I have. That took a lot of effort. But anyway, if you have a jersey on here that you like, a jersey that you don't like, let me know in the comments section. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to Nick Adams on YouTube, and click on the bell to turn on notifications so you'll know when the next video comes up. See you again.